Yo, what is up, guys? We're back with 1168. I'm super excited. Are we done with the God Valley flashback? I wonder. Elbaf Snow. Okay, we got Hachi here. Request by Mrs. Fuji. Okay, there's a little cat back there. Oh, I think I scared her. A family of sheep knit 6 gloves for Hachan. Takoyaki number 8, baby. Okay. 15 years ago, that same year, all over the world, Harold's efforts are paying off, but those giant marines are really doing a good job. They're so reliable. I always thought they looked scary, but now I wouldn't mind meeting one. Okay, we're kind of breaking down the barriers. Racism solved. Just join the Marines to kill people. Can't you get us stocked up again? Elbaf Seafood, Elbaf Seafood, sorry, is super popular now. I bet it is. With a little milady. There is a This here is top quality Elbaf cedar. It's rare and tricky item to import. I'll take it already. Okay, we're using capitalism to solve racism. Also, that's for sure always worked. Don't you dare say otherwise. Elbaf, New World. Harold. When we finally become a member nation, I think we should build sightseeing ships so our people can freely visit all of our allies. He's got a little megaphone. We're actually a rare minority from the perspective of the outside world, but there are many nations out there with a wide variety of races coexisting. This is thanks to a culture of mutual respect. Okay, for sure. Let's join the larger world, make new friends, and grow in knowledge together. That sounds great. Oh man, I'm just waiting for it all to fall apart. Something's going to happen. I mean, obviously. Is Harold going to get uh Domi reversied? I really hope that that's just not like Emu just goes full Oprah and everybody gets Domi reversied. That would I wouldn't like that. Um We're one step away. Our future has never been brighter. Yeah, let's ditch this warrior crap. I'll make it happen, Ida. Walrus School. We have the kids playing. This is all thanks to you, Saul. Dude, the size difference is crazy between Saul and Harold. Better sharp kids than sharp blades, huh? But I but ain't you afraid you've lost something here, Harold? And he's thinking. I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. It's because of Ida. She taught me everything. And she's freaking dead, man. Some random guy who has like a foot for a face and balls for a chin just randomly kills Ida. Okay. Uh, Loki's biological mother's family member of some kind. Meeting her was the greatest blessing of my life. Man, that's so sad. Last chapter was a doozy. Hey, Harold, Elbaf really has changed a lot. When I first came here, there was tons of internal conflict. It was scary, but you've changed everything. Now children can laugh and study instead. It's like a totally different country. The old customs, our backwards traditions, all of those bad practices from the warrior era will be thrown away. Oh, but I kind of like the whole warrior's pride part. It's really cool. You should cherish your culture. Don't you get it, Ida? It's that very culture that kept us from marrying. I can't accept it. I mean, fair. You always did say you wanted to make me your legal wife, with some coughs. That really is the sweetest thing. You're so cute. What about Loki? He'll always be Howardin's kid brother, won't he? In my heart, I've always thought of him like that. Feelings like that keep my heart full. It's what kept me going all this time. But don't worry, it's okay. You're everybody's king. You're everybody's king, Harold. And you're almost there, right? That's right, Ida. It won't be long. Soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Our world will be Wait, soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Our world will be tens of thousands of times bigger. Then we can go traveling together, just like the old days. Just like the old days. That sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to it. And then she just dies, dude. Right there. Ugh. The hand falling out of the hand. Harold's walking away with his hand covering his face, and it looks like Howardin's just running in there to see his mother. Loki's in prison. Harold and Howardin are distraught, and she dies with a smile on her face. Yo, there's no audio? Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's good? Shit. It's coming in now? Damn, I thought everything on here looked like it was working fine. What the heck? Damn, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I was about to say, damn, I was gonna have to start over. Dude, Ida dies with a smile on her face. That's so sad. I mean, it's so what's the word? I don't it's like it's bittersweet, I guess. And I don't know if Loki has been told or maybe there's just kind of like that knowing, and is pushing his head down, he's frowning. I'd like to believe that he just knows. McQueen, yeah, McQueen Ida, who never got to officially be the queen. Okay, we're skipping a year ahead. 14 years ago, the Holy Land of Marie-Joie, Shanks is missing? Indeed, had he completed his last mission, he would have been formally knighted. Okay. Damn, so I feel like all of us had this notion that like Shanks was just as we know him long before uh, you know, uh dealing with Luffy on like Windmill Village or in Windmill Village. But no, I guess it was sooner that he's been different. Okay, Harold's here in Marie-Joie. As you were our next choice, that opportunity now falls to you. What will you do? I'll naturally accept the honor of being one of God's knights. Doing that will secure Elbaf's membership status. I wouldn't be so sure. Congratulations, then. The Great One has agreed to trust in you. It's been a long process. You'll be remembered as a king who brought great change to Elbaf. Well, to be honest, when Elbaf finally joins the world government, I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler than I should take over. And they don't seem to be too happy about that, or they're questioning that. That is a matter for Mu to decide. Why why is there someone on the empty throne? Come. Mu has been watching thee, Herald. We get a okay. He gets branded. Okay. This power, it's surging within me. It's chilling. What a the way he drew this is really interesting. Everything's like I don't know, like dotted with, there's speckles of darkness. Even the shading seems way different. This is the power of immortality. It still sends shivers down the spine. He is now beyond any wild monster. He has been forged into a mighty weapon. Consider thyself an immortal knight sworn to Mu. Immortal? I can't believe it. Carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf that will mark the bond between us. This chapter was unfinished, but not that bad if you ask me. Hopefully, Oda is okay. Yeah, that's what it kind of struck me as. I didn't know if it was an artistic choice or if it was just, yeah, it seemed like something was rushed. And also, like, is Emu just? I don't know if you caught the agenda reverie shade with like JD and all of them, but it was really good. I haven't finished it, but they were talking about like they're kind of jokingly talking about like if there even is going to be a face reveal, or if Emu just is a shadow, and him on the throne because everything else looks so detailed. I wouldn't. It seems like Emu is just kind of like this kind of ethereal, like pulsating darkness almost. Like that looks intentional to me. But the other parts do look like, yeah, it was rushed. You should check it out if you haven't. They're always really good. So yeah, that will mark the bond between us. Thy dearest wish shall finally be granted. Huzzah! As soon as this last mission is completed, Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation of the world government. Thank you, King Harold. We have the West Castle. Huh? Could you repeat that? Great Emu? Mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. The giant warrior fleet will stand alongside the Marines and serve the world as. Wait, no, hold on. Everything I've done was to free Elbaf from violence. Of course, if anyone still wishes to fight, I'll gladly encourage them to enlist in the Marines, but who's the king talking to in there? Thou vowed to atone for Elbaf's history, even at the cost of becoming a slave. I meant to carry that burden alone. The burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. Now hold thy tongue. Thou cannot disobey Mu. Those who enter into a deep sea covenant may gain immortality and power, but it comes at the cost of total obedience. Thou wilt carry out Mu's orders regardless of thine own will. What? What? This isn't good. I'm losing control. Elbaf. They never meant for it to become part of the fold. Curse that emu. I'll see you later, Shade. Thanks for stopping by. My cat is being insane. Guards. The plan was always to enslave the warriors of Elbaf. What is it, Your Majesty? Is someone. Chain me to this pillar. Huh? Hurry, summon Elder Yarul and my sons. But sire, I believe Howardin is still out at sea, and Loki, Lord Loki, that is still imprisoned after what happened. I can't resist for long. What exactly is this concerning, Your Majesty? None of that matters now. Release him. Jail, realm of the dead. You're free to go, Loki. Hmm? Head to West Castle at once. The king requires your presence. Yarul's house. Something urgent? What's going on? And so we return to where this tale began. The day of the castle massacre, when Elbaf's most beloved king, Harold the Benevolent, lost his life. History converges. Break next week. Damn. I'm looking at the TL notes. So, Romanized spelling Elbaf appeared in the artwork of this chapter. This appearance may lend credence to the notion that the prior graphic, Elbaf with a PH, may have been an editorial choice, since both variations have thus far appeared in the art. The authorial intent remains unclear. For now, pending further clarification, we're going to stick with the familiar spelling Elbaf, Elbaf, as it feels more intuitive and is the more recently given romanization. Okay, so we have a setup chapter here, it looks like. So it seems like we've inched our way out of the God Valley flashback back into Harold's flashback, because this is originally a flashback of Harold, and inside of that is the flashback of God Valley. So we're kind of leaving the way we came, essentially. But yeah, overall pretty good. 15 years ago, I'm not sure if that has any significance. Um, let's see. I just want to check something. So Luffy just would have been a baby. He just would have been 3 years old. And then yeah, Shanks, we just get this Shanks is missing 14 years ago. That's interesting. Indeed, had he completed his last mission, he would have been formally knighted. Shanks found out what was going to happen if he got knighted and decided against it. I mean, we already knew that. I think Shanks was playing the long con all along. And then also, yeah, so he just I'm still I don't know if it was anime only, but I'm still thinking about how at Roger's execution 22 years ago, Shanks was like, "I'm going to go start my own pirate crew." Right? And so maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but uh effectively eight why can't I do basic math? 8 years later, or so, who knows, like maybe 5 to 8 years later, he comes back to Marijois to figure some stuff out. I think he learned some things about the world while he was with Roger. There was still that scene where Roger spoke to him that left Shanks crying, which could have just been. I don't think that was just Roger whispering Shanks he's going to die, because why keep that information from the readers, right? Does that make sense? Why would you not just why would Roger not just say that out loud so that us, the readers, could hear that or read that rather? So it has to be something else, I think. And so maybe what Roger told him, maybe it was the tale of how he came to have Shanks. Maybe it was something else, but I think whatever it was drove Shanks to come back to the Holy Land in order to get more information about what's really going on in the world, and clearly what's going on, with Emu and stuff like that, and the Gorosei and all this God's Night stuff and these, contracts, these deep sea, shallow sea stuff. So I hope we get more from that. I hope we get more from that before Shanks dies. Although I'm not so certain he will. I think it would be good narratively, but anyway, I'm just kind of ranting at this point. This was a good chapter. a nice, segue chapter to pull us out of the God Valley flashback back into Harold's flashback, which will ultimately lead us back to Elbaf here within the next one or two chapters, I would guess. Maybe we kind of come back, January, February, we come back to the present, I would imagine. But yeah, um, nothing too crazy. I appreciate you guys stopping by to watch the video if you did. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. So, peace, take care, and stay safe.